Good afternoon. It's about noon, it's lunchtime, so you know what that means. We'll hear the chimes shortly, and then I will go get the food. So let's see if we get a mask on.
식사 배달을 모두 마쳤습니다. 객실 문 앞에 도시락이 준비되어 있으니 천천히 맛있게 드십시오. 감사합니다.
I've finished. The meal delivery is complete. A lunchbox is prepared in front of the room door, so please enjoy your meal slowly. Thank you.
送晚饭了，客厅门前准备好了便当，慢慢享用吧。谢谢。食事の配達をすべて終えました。客室のドアの前にお弁当をご用意しておりますので、ごゆっくりお召し上がりください。ありがとうございます。
Раздача еды завершена. Откройте дверь своей комнаты, возьмите коробку для завтрака, поставленную перед дверью, и медленно наслаждайтесь. Спасибо.
There we go. Well, if anyone's wondering, breakfast is boring. No breakfast. Video today. I had breakfast, and you don't get to see the video. In truth, things don't always go as planned, and something malfunctioned. The video didn't get recorded just the way I wanted, so no breakfast video. Alright, get these glasses off. You know, that's really kind of the key to this whole journey that I'm having is, you know, take it all in stride. Things won't always happen the way you want it to happen, so you just have to deal with it. So, let's see what I have here. Looks like there may be chicken nuggets, some soup, some rice, and something else. Let's see. Oh, pork and onions. See all kinds of interesting food today. Let's see what they brought me. All right. In this corner, we have kimchi. Competing with that, we have unknown white things. Still unknown white things. Broccoli with chili sauce. Kimchi also. Oval chicken nugget. Oval potato nugget. Let's see. Pork with onions. The pork is a cured pork, similar to ham. This is a broth that has, I don't know what you would call it in English, just seaweed. Kind of nori, green nori. And rice. Well, as I was saying before, we can't, oh, I've even brought a jumbo napkin. They don't supply, just wet wipes. I use those at the end of the meal. But it seems I haven't used all the towels and we're over halfway through, so I could use one as a napkin now. Let's see what the orange juice, if it tastes just like the normal orange juice every day. Seems to be the same brand, so I don't expect any surprises there. The expecting surprises thing, it's just when you travel. Nowadays with COVID, especially if you're doing business travel, it used to be pretty smooth and you would have many luxuries on the way. You have to expect a few inconveniences. It used to be that people could demand upgrades or even request them nicely. Now you're just lucky you just arrive. And so there are some benefits, because there are cheaper hotels or some deals. But, when you factor in the 10-day quarantine, it doesn't seem like so much of a deal. Even with Hawaii, there's been a lot of deals, but, Hawaii's had quarantines and then they call them off and they bring them back. And so anytime you travel now, just expect that things may go wrong. And that is part of the adventure. If you figure that's part of the adventure you're expecting and you can deal with it, then travel. The food may not always be exactly what you want, but it's food. And it is an adventure. These kind of taste like onions, but not. At this point, I'm wondering what they are. Kimchi, I taste. I don't know if I had this kimchi yet today. If anyone hasn't had kimchi, it's unique to Korea. It's the concept's not unique to Korea, but throughout Asia they do pickled vegetables. Sometimes fermented foods, are throughout cultures. So in this particular case, the kimchi is red pepper kimchi. So it's featuring kind of this reddish color cabbage. So we've got a spicy, pickly flavor. It's not everyone's, palate. It's different. But once you get, if you get a feel for it, there's different flavors of kimchi. There's regional kimchis. It may vary from city to city or area to area. Just about every part of Korea does have some sort of kimchi. Well, that's about it for today. Normally, as normal, I'm going to be signing out with the normal sign out. And of course, then you'll see whatever YouTube puts on then the videos. And then there will be the sign out tone. And as I start thinking more about my departure to the rest of Asia, going to China for the Olympics, filming there, I may have words of wisdom to slip in here and there. I mean, the main thing is that you need to relax. Realize that you're, part of an adventure. You can't control everything. And what you can control is the way you feel, somewhat. If you're relaxed and you're ready for the adventure, it'll probably happen. Now, if you're not relaxed and you're not ready for the adventure, this adventure will still happen, but then your attitude may not be as good as you want. Now, as far as the food goes, if you're on lockdown, quarantine center, it is what it is. You get, and people don't like that expression, but, the food, they're trying to feed many people from different cultures, and they're trying to do it with Asian efficiency, which they do. But as far as making you happy, you can't always have it your way. And so you have to sometimes just realize it's food and it's not that expensive. When you figure in the cost of the hotel, and right now there are a lot of hotel deals, but the restaurants certainly are offering deals right now. They're just hoping that they could survive. Throughout the world right now, COVID's hit a lot of people really hard. So if you're traveling and you can afford to give tips, go ahead. And if you could afford to go to nice restaurants, do that. Do what you feel what you feel is right and what you are feeling comfortable with. If you feel that traveling is right for you right now, then travel. But remember that it's not for the faint of heart. There's many forms to fill out. Sometimes the forms seem redundant. Right now I have 2 apps on the phone that are tracking me and my whereabouts. One's from the government, when I arrived, and then the other one's from the government when I came to the hotel. And, they didn't tell me I didn't have to do both, there's kind of some question, because I'm here at the hotel, they know where I'm at, and if keep telling, on the recordings that come on the loudspeaker or the PA system in a room, if there was a problem with your recording device, they will meet with you and try to, get paper. So it seems like I must be doing okay because they haven't thrown me out of the country yet. The final check is what's important. Are you sick? Are you well? Have you developed COVID since you've been here? That's what the purpose of the quarantine is, to isolate those that may have COVID. So if you had a 3-day COVID when you first arrived and it went away, then you test negative, that's great, but most people, that's not the way it is. You would be shedding COVID for a while, and so if you developed it and you feel better now, they're going to find that you had COVID. So those people that don't have COVID don't have COVID. So we're hoping that I test well, playing with my food because I'm anxious to eat it. So I'm going to really cut it. Well, this is not a short video. I'm going to have to say goodbye, play the tone. But the main thing is, the word of wisdom is just relax and enjoy your travel, or enjoy wherever you are. And if you're not enjoying it, find a way to make some changes so you start enjoying life more and doing what you really want to do. So with that, goodbye.
식사 배달을 모두 마쳤습니다. 객실 문 앞에 도시락이 준비되어 있으니 천천히 맛있게 드십시오. 감사합니다.
I've finished. The meal delivery is complete. A lunchbox is prepared in front of the room door, so please enjoy your meal slowly. Thank you.
送晚饭了，客厅门前准备好了便当，慢慢享用吧。谢谢。食事の配達をすべて終えました。客室のドアの前にお弁当をご用意しておりますので、ごゆっくりお召し上がりください。ありがとうございます。
Раздача еды завершена. Откройте дверь своей комнаты. Возьмите коробку для завтрака, поставленную перед дверью, и медленно наслаждайтесь. Спасибо.